Hello and namaskar to my dear young friends. In this video, I am going to explain CBSE IP sample paper 2021 part B, section 2, 3 marks question and 5 marks questions. So here we begin. Question number 34 to 37, 36 actually, 36 is given for 3 marks questions. So here we go. Question number 34. Consider two objects x and y. X is list whereas y is a series. Both have values 20, 40, 90, 110. What will be the output of the following two statements considering that the above objects have been created already? A. Print x into 2. B. Print y into 2. So here they have given two objects. One is list and second is series. So what will be the output? And they have performed arithmetic operations on the list and series. So here when we are generating a list, it will return a list object, and when we are generating a series, it is returning series object. The values will be in series. So there will be two differences. When we are generating list will be displayed in this manner with bracket and values, and when we are generating the series, it is displayed in value and index number. So that is the major difference here. So that will be the output. So here they have performed x into 2 first. So the output will be like this: 20, 40, 90, 110, 20, 40, 90, 110 as a list. If we are printing this, so x is a list. So list is repeated here 2 times because x into 2. So when we are multiplying 2, so it will not multiply with each value in a list. For that we have to traverse the list, then we can perform the multiplication. In this manner it will repeat it. It is considered as replication operator. And here y into 2. So here it is displaying into 2. See, this is also another difference between list and series. When we are multiplying with series, so this value can be considered each value from your series: 40, 80, 180 and 220. So this is the major difference between list and series. So whenever you are considering such thing for your program, so series objects are the best in such cases. In such cases, list can be the best. So that we can use as per our need. So here the justification given by them: in first statement, x represents a list. So when a list is multiplied by a number, it is replicated that many number of times. And the second, y represents a series. When a series is multiplied by a value, then each element of the series is multiplied by that number. So that is the major difference between list and series. The mark distribution is something like this: 1 mark for output list manipulation multiplication, 1 mark for output of series multiplication, and 1 mark for justification. So you can write in your words also. Justification you can write in your words. Output will be the exact. Let me move ahead. Next question 35. What do you mean by identity theft? Explain with the help of an example. So identity theft. So this is the part of societal impacts topic. So here identity theft is the crime of obtaining the personal or financial information of another person for the sole purpose of assuming that person's name or identity to make transactions or use it to post inappropriate remarks, comments, etc. Example: Alex likes to do his homework late at night. He uses the internet a lot and also sends useful data through email to many of his friends. One day he forgot to sign out from his email account. In the morning, his twin brother Flex started using the computer. He used Flex's email account to send inappropriate message to his contacts or any other relevant example. So they have given this example. This is called identity theft. Means someone is using email ID or using internet, and by mistake he leaves the computer without signing out, or his or her session is already going on and he leaves the computer. After that, the person who is sitting over there, they are misusing that particular email ID, particular session, and they are misleading the people with different kind of emails or different kind of access of that particular account. So that can be considered as identity theft. So here 1.5 mark for explaining identity theft and 1.5 mark for suitable example. Or what do you understand by net etiquettes? Explain any two such etiquettes. So here they have given etiquettes. This you can write as many as you want. They have asked for two, so you can explain in your words. They have given two suggestions. Net etiquettes refer to the proper manners and behavior we need to exhibit while being online. So whenever you are using internet, what should we follow and what should you do? That is considered as netiquettes. Okay, or net etiquettes. The word is that netiquettes also, and you can use net etiquettes. While writing email also, you have to follow some of the rules. While performing any transaction or doing any kind of video call or such thing, you have to follow some rules and regulations that can be considered as net etiquettes, or some manners that we have to follow, that we can consider as a online discipline as well. So here they have included two things: no copyright violation and avoid cyberbullying. So copyright violation means what? We should not use copyrighted materials without the permission of the creator or owner. We should give proper credit to owners, creators of open source content when using them. So there are two types of contents available on internet. One is license, or we can say one is proprietary. Those who have published by their websites or on YouTube channel or anywhere, they providing the content. Now that is not a open source content. Open source content means you cannot use without their permission. You need a written permission from that particular organization or the author or the creator. Similarly, another is open source content that you can use, but you have to provide their credit. You have to provide their name by using their owners or creators user ID or sometimes his information or profile in that section. Avoid cyberbullying. So avoid any insulting, degrading or intimidating online behavior like repeated posting of rumors, giving threats online, posting the victim's personal information, or comments aimed to publicly ridicule a victim. So this you have to avoid. Here posting rumors in WhatsApp group, we found many times people are spreading rumors like anything they've got from someone, just they are forwarding to their contacts and in groups. So that is also considered as cyberbullying. Giving threats online, something you are publishing like some software you found and you are making video on that, how you can download this free, how you can crack. So these crack versions and these pirated softwares spreading on online, that is also considered as a threats. Posting the victim's personal information, somebody's personal information we are leaking from our tool, whatever you are using, or comments aimed to publicly ridicule a victim, or sometimes if someone is posting and we are replying them through comment, so that can be considered as cyberbullying. So these are the examples. Another examples also you can write while how to start writing, how to you can conclude your post like that. So these all can be considered as a net etiquettes. Okay, so whatever you feel you can write. So 1 mark for the definition of net etiquettes and 1 mark for example with explanation. So that you can write. Question number 36. Consider the following graph. Write the code to plot it. So here they have given simple graph. So you can write the code for this, how the graph will be plotted on the pie plot. So it is very simple. Here you can see first you have to consider the axis. So horizontal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and vertical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this value you can store in a list and then you can plot them. It is very easy. So how you can do it? First you have to import this matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, then plt.plot. See, they have created one range list 2/7, 1, 6. So this series automatically generated. Then plt.show So 2 to 7 as I said, and 1 to 6. So this way you can show. Otherwise you can prepare in this manner also. A equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6, B equal to 2 3 4 5 6 7, plot AB and PLT dot show. So like this you can prepare, or you can create range also. You can write like that np dot a range, then this range you can provide in two different lists. So that is also one option. And then you can use this plt dot plot AB, then plt dot show. Here they have not mentioned any other property like color or title or chart title. So those methods not required in this chart. It is very simple. If it is there, then you can provide that particular option also. Suppose chart title you want to type, or you want to do something with chart, you want to change the color of this line, then that particular option will be available. So if you want to learn about this, how to plot a chart, I have written a detailed post and made one video also, data visualization using PyPlot, so that you can watch. Let me move ahead towards next question. Here the marks distributions, something like this: 1 mark for the import statement, 1 mark for the appropriate usage of plot, and 1 mark for show. So these methods are there, and accordingly you will get the marks. 1 marks are there. So don't leave the question. If you don't know, even just write something related to that. Means chart, if you write this also, you will get 1 mark. See, because import statement for 1 mark, then list creation, then plotting the values and showing the chart. So accordingly you can write, or draw the bar graph representing the number of students in each class. So here it is bar graph. So when we are creating line chart, we are using plot method. When we are creating column chart or bar chart like this, we are using bar method. So here the code something like this. In horizontal axis they have represented 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. It means classes we can say, and students. So students they have plotted on Y, or we can say vertical axis 40, 30, 20, 10 and 0. So that you can write like this. So they have created two lists. One classes, second students. So plt dot bar classes and student, and plt dot show. The mark distribution will be the similar. 1 mark for appropriate usage of bar. They have written their pi in that explanation, but that is not correct. When you are creating chart like this, it is considered as a bar. So the word should be replaced. So I have replaced here bar. Then 1 mark for show. So 1 mark for show method. So that you can write. Question number 37. A relation vehicle is given below. So this is a table. Display the average price of each type of vehicle having quantity more than 20. So it is very simple. Display the average. First you have to decide what type of information they have asked in query, what they want to display. So here they want to display average price of each type of vehicle having more than 20. So two things are there. First they want to display the average, and each word is used. Whenever they write something like this, each type of vehicle. So for type of vehicle, type column is there. So here indirectly they are telling group wise result. So if you want to display group wise result, you have to use group by clause. So it is very simple. And when we are using group by clause, yesterday I said in 2 marks question how to write the query. So here is the query. Select, then type, average price from vehicle, group by, type, and then the condition having QTY greater than 20. So this is the correct answer. You can write in this manner. More, I will start MySQL part, then I will explain how to write this group by and what are the other things. Although I have explained little bit in 2 marks question section. If you missed it, you can watch that video. I will provide that video in I button. Question B. Count the type of vehicles manufactured by each company. So here also they have used again each company, and this time the group will be company. So company column is there. So select, then company. We are going to group by company. So company, count distinct type. So here they have asked count the type of vehicle. So when we are using counting and we want to count only unique values, that time we have to use this keyword distinct. So distinct keyword displays the values, unique values. If it is returning in duplicate form, or we can say if it is repeated, then the value won't displayed in output by using distinct keyword. From vehicle, group by company. So that is the correct answer. And C, display the total price of all the types of vehicle, total price. So it is very simple. Select type, sum, price into quantity from vehicle, group by type. So according to type we have printed the price. So here half mark for select with average, half mark for select having clause, half mark for the select with count, half mark for group by clause, half mark for select with sum, half mark for the group by clause. So it is totally depend on your group by clause only. So either they can ask group by or order by. So these queries are there. Some more queries they can ask, those are simple queries. But here in sample paper they have given group by. So group by can be used in this manner. Now let me move ahead to section 3, 5 marks question. Those questions are starting from 38 to 40. So write a program in Python Pandas to create following data frame batsman from a dictionary. So here they have given a table. So from this table we have to create a dictionary, and that create dictionary, then this dictionary should be implemented in data frame. So that is the question. Perform the following operations on data frame. Add both scores of batsman and assign column total. Display the highest score in both score 1 and score 2 of data frame, and display the data frame. So answer is something like this. First we have to import pandas as PD. After that create the dictionary in this manner. So dictionary first column. So first column can be written in this manner, key, and then values 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly second column name can be key. The column header or column name can be a key, and these rows records can be considered as a values. So these are the values that will be provided in a list form in a dictionary. Then comma, then score 1 column name values, score 2 column name values. So here dictionary is created. After that df equal to pd dot data frame. So this will simply create a data frame. Now they have not given to assign any index. So default index it is okay. No need to write anything else. Column names already we have provided, so it is also not required in this form. Now print df. So automatically the data frame will be displayed. Display the data frame. This they have written over here. So that's why print df function can be used. Then assign to column total. So add both scores. So one more column is required at last. So that is given in this manner. Df total equal to df score 1 plus df score 2. So this also you can use. Another method sum, that also you can use. It is given as alternative answer. You can look at here. df total equal to sum df score 1 comma df score 2. So like this also you can write. Then print df, print maximum score. Maximum score is printed in this manner. Or you can use the logic as well. There is no problem at all. Okay. So here math function, it is simple way and easy way. So that's why we can recommend this answer, and I am also recommending use functions. Whenever functions are available, no need to write any particular logic. So avoid this type of logic. When you are learning in class 11th, it is okay. That time you can use logic because you have to implement your logic. You have to develop your logic. So that time you can use that logic, for loop and all. Otherwise it is not necessary because Python provides so many functions for performing different tasks. So that functions we can write directly and we can use in our regular applications. Okay, so the marks distributions are like this. 1 mark for import statement, 2 mark for creating data frame, means 1 mark for dictionary as I am understanding, and 1 mark for the statement pd dot data frame. 1 mark for creating column total to hold the sum of scores for that total column, and 1 mark for displaying highest scores in score 1 and score 2. So some of things you have to remember and that you have to implement over here. Question 39, write the SQL functions which will perform the following operations. So to display the name of the month of the current date. So it is very simple. Whenever you are going to display the month of the current date. So month name, then date and now. In place of now, you can use sys date, cur date, and so many functions that I have already discussed in previous video, which functions can be used. And when we start MySQL section, that time also I will explain one more time. To remove spaces from the beginning and end of the string panorama. So here they have given some spaces beginning and at the end of the word. So that we have to remove. So whenever we are going to remove something, we have to use trim function in MySQL. So here they have written trim panorama. So here you can write the complete statement also, as you know that select month name, date now, select trim panorama, like that. Then question number 3, to display the name of the day, example Friday or Sunday, from your date of birth. So it can be come like this: day name, date, then DOB. So whenever you want to know the day name, you can use this function. Weekday, we can say Sunday, Monday, like that. To display the starting position of your first name, F name, from your whole name. So from your name, you have to extract the first name. So it is also very simple. You can use left. You can write your name, then you can use left. So that left particular character can be extracted. Another way they have given in string. So from in string also you can extract the name. You can use substring. That can be also used. So these are the functions you can use. So here they have given in string, name, F name. So in string will be better in such type of situation. But more functions, if you know, you can use that function as well. Question 5. To compute the remainder of division between two numbers, n1 and n2. So it is very simple. Whenever you want to display remainder, you have to use mode function, mod, n1, n2. Then two numbers you can pass easily. So here 5 questions, 1 mark for each correct answer. Or, this is or part. They have given one table. Write SQL queries or SQL functions to perform the following operations. Display sales name and bonus after rounding of 0 to decimal places. Here also, this is coming from the functions. So here, sales name and bonus. So sales name and bonus is coming in this manner. S name, round, bonus, as from salesman. So first they have printed name and then the bonus value in rounding form. So it is rounding off to 0. So decimal places is not there. You can avoid this thing also. You can write in this manner, bonus from salesman or bonus 0. Both are similar. Next, select in str s name TA from salesman. Yes, display the position of the occurrence of the string TA in a salesman. So TA, where the TA is coming. So for that we can use in string function. Display the 4 characters from the salesman name starting from second character. So here you can use mid because they have given starting character. So mid, S name 2 to 4. This also you can use. You can use S substring, SUBSTR, or complete substring also for this query. So here they have written MID starting from 2 to 4. Then display the month name of the date of join salesman. So simply month function is there. So month name you can write like this. Select month name, date of join from salesman. So month name function you have to use. Display the name of weekday or for date of join of salesman. This already we have done in above part, that is day name function. So select day name, date of join from salesman. So here this is the marks distribution. Half mark for correct use of select and then function. Half mark, half of mark. Select clause, function. Select clause, function, like that. So you write in this manner, you will get this marks. Here they have written instead of sub-str, substring may be accepted as a correct. So if somewhere substring is there, you can use sub-str as well. So that function can be used. Okay, so now let me move to the last question, that is from networking part. A company in mega enterprise has 4 wings of the building. So wing 1, wing 2, wing 3, wing 4, W1, W2, W3, W4. Like that they have mentioned. Center to center distance between various buildings. So these are the distance. Number of computers. These are the number of computers. Computers in each wing are network, but wings are not network. the company has now decided to connect the wings. Means computers are in network, but these wings are not connected in the network. So suggest a most suitable cable layout for the above connection. So that layout can be anything. You can decide as per your level, but that should be relevant to the network concepts. Means whenever we are assigning a cable layout, so there you have to see this thing. First of all, first parameter, where is the most number of computers, because in that room we have to place server where number of computers are more. Then you consider the central position or central location from where we can establish network to the nearby areas. So then you have to consider this distance. So these two parts you have to consider before suggesting the suitable cable layout. Then you can connect them easily. So that type of layout you have to choose. They have given one suggested answer in this manner. Okay, they have given simply like this, the same thing whatever they have provided, and they have just attached with these lines. So like this also you can do. You can write as per your level also. There is no problem at all. Then question 2, suggest the most appropriate technology of the connection between the wings. So most appropriate topology. Topology we can use for connecting the networks. So here you can consider the distance. So distance are not given in kilometer. So that you can simply use star topology. So star topology is the best for LAN. Okay. Star topology is best for LAN. So local area network, when length is below 10 kilometers, you can use star topology. That is the simple logic. Third question, the company wants internet accessibility in all the wings. Suggest a suitable technology. Now internet accessibility in all wings they want. So which type of technology you can use, that we have to mention over here. So it is also simple answer, broadband. So whenever you want to provide internet facility, broadband is the best, because broadband provides good internet facility with high band and high speed internet. So that you can use. There are two types of broadband. One is leased line and one is dedicated line. Leased line provide you the high speed internet. Dedicated line, it is shared line. Means in one office, if you share the computers, if computers are added, the network speed will be slow down. And when you are using leased line, whenever you are adding number of computers, there is no change at all in the speed of the internet. Then suggest the placement of following devices with justification if the company wants minimize network traffic. So repeater and hub, where these devices can be placed, that you have to write. So simple, hub and switch you can place there where you are using server, where you are placing your server. So in that room you can use this one. So what they have suggested, let me read. In every wing. Okay, repeater is required in every wing, and radio waves. This is also of half mark. They have given one. Okay, sorry. Repeater is not required. Repeaters are maybe skip as per above layout, because when distance is more, you can use repeater, because repeater is just used like amplifier. If you want to spread your voice, then you have to use amplifier. So in amplifier, when we are speaking in mic, it is just spreaded more length. Similarly, when network is not feasible, the distance is more, you can use repeater. So repeaters are not required here. And the hub and switch you can place in every wing over here to connect all the computers of that particular wing. So hub and switch both can be used. So here half mark for the placement of repeater and half mark for the placement of hub or switch, that you can write. And last one, the company is planning to link its head office situated in Delhi with the office in hilly areas. Suggest a way to connect it economically. So here they have suggested radio waves. So that can be economical way, cheap way. If you use satellite or something else, microwave, so these are costly compared to radio wave. So radio wave is the best option. So here you can mention like this. So here we have completed the sample paper of IP 2021. I hope you liked all these three parts of question paper. Solution, I have explained as per my best knowledge, and these are the correct answer. You can write in your manner also. So comment what you feel about these videos. comment your views about this sample paper explanation. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are coming to my channel first time, like and share the video with your friends. Comment your views about this video and subscribe the channel and press the bell notification icon. Thank you very much for watching once again. Keep watching, keep learning.